In relation to the live lectures, I'd say one of the biggest advantages is the fact that it is a virtual classroom. It's not a case of people just watching at home alone or doing their own research. There's a degree of interaction with both with other students and also with the lecturers who are themselves lawyers. So there's, of course, the ability to answer questions and also to interact with other people within that classroom. The interactivity of the lectures goes far, in fact, beyond just interaction between students and also lecturers and students, but also, in fact, between lecturers themselves. A lot of our lectures, actually, they're presented by two lecturers who are both qualified lawyers. So there's a bit of discussion as well, a bit of back and forth between the lecturers themselves. We may be able, for example, to present different perspectives as a result. That's, I think, actually really, really key. When people are studying by themselves, you can actually end up compounding a mistake. If you repeat to yourself something that is incorrect, or you act upon a misunderstanding in your answering of questions or things like that without anybody to check your answers. AI, for example, has gone some way as well to helping with this, but it's no substitute for having somebody actually there with you in these virtual classrooms, explaining legal principles, explaining some areas of law to you, asking you a question, and then actually helping to explain the answer and discuss with you at that time any questions or queries that you have. The interactive sessions are actually also very helpful with regard to legal updates. So we usually tailor our sessions towards any recent updates in the law. They're going to be relevant to the exams to be taken in the future. There's usually actually a cutoff date of around 4 months before the exam. So any law changes after that date are usually not covered by that exam. Just to give an example, today, in fact, we're going to give a lecture which includes aspects of civil procedure. So we're about to provide some updates on the Civil Procedure Amendment number 3 rules 2024. So it's also a very good way to stay up to date, and a lot of written materials will fail to do that. If you look, for example, at some of the textbooks you might receive from some other providers, you would not be aware of some of these updates. And they're also not, unfortunately, very well publicized. One of the best things actually about these sessions is the price, which is very reasonable at £25. And just to give you an idea of who I am and my I guess, qualification to speak on these matters. I'm a senior lecturer. I'm also a qualified solicitor. I have a bachelor's degree in law. I have a postgraduate diploma in legal practice. I have a master's degree in advanced legal practice. And I've been practicing for just short of a decade, both in England and also in Southeast Asia, where I'm involved in investment migration law. I've worked across multiple disciplines, mostly in commercial law, which included high value and complex residential property law, commercial property law, company commercial, aspects of dispute resolution, and also data protection law.